Hi, this is Rich. I'm back with the multi-part series of videos covering the richwithpoints.com website. Today's video is covering the card comparison section. So here on the card comparison page, we've got kind of a lot going on here. So we've got the ability to just select cards that you would like. So let's just type in gold, and then you can choose which card you want to start comparing to other cards. However, we also offer some popular comparisons that you can just click and it'll just automatically add those. So of course the Venture X Chase Sapphire Reserve and the American Express Platinum is like one of the most popular comparisons out there today. You can click that and then boom, there we are. We're already ready to compare. You have a max of 3 cards you can compare at once. It's basically as much as I could shove in a mobile device. So that's why we stuck with 3. And then when you scroll down, it's a line by line comparison. So, you know, what the bank processor is for each one. You know, this is Visa Infinite. This is also Visa Infinite. You know, which point system each card uses, what the estimated point values for each card system is, the sign up bonuses that you get, any bonus details, the application rules for each card, the annual fees, and then you'll see here that we choose winners based on what you're getting. So the lowest annual fee is going to be the green, the yellow will be the second lowest, and then the grayed out one is basically the loser in the two for that line, obviously not overall. And then the same goes with the points, the earning points. So on airfare, the Platinum gets 5x, but with the point value included in, it's 10x. You can always turn that off here. If you never want it on, you can go to your My Profile and disable the transfer point values that we factor in for the evaluations. We covered that in the previous video, so you're not sure what I'm talking about, go back to the beginning and start the series. But so we compare those here. Again, you can turn those off and just compare raw points. I don't really know what that buys you because it doesn't really give you a sense of what those points are worth when you do that. And then we do line by line. So the winner for airfare is the Platinum, second, third, and then first, second, third, and so on. So you can kind of get a good visual sense of when you're scrolling down, okay, so how well is one card doing against another? You see all these greens over here and all these other categories. Now, if the only category you care about is airfare, then great. You can make that informed decision based on that. But if you're just looking for an overall good travel card, then you can see, okay, well, if I don't mind losing on the annual fee because the Venture X wins, then the Chase Sapphire is the better value to cover me on all these other ones. Now you could also gauge, you know, this isn't very much less, but I mean, it is in this scenario, but in whatever scenario. And then you could say, okay, it's second, but it's only second by a little bit. So maybe it's worth not paying the annual fee and not getting the higher earning points. But the great thing is that you can line by line make that assessment in the comparison view. So then we also compare benefits, which maybe you're not earning all these points, but you make up in benefits down here. And we do that line by line as well with main categories of benefits. So we break these up into, so this is airport express credits, you know, global entry, pre-check, and so on. So you get more on the Platinum than you do on the other two. You get an anniversary bonus on the Venture X. You don't get those on the other two. You get secondary car rental insurance on the Platinum, but you get primary on the other two. Cell phone protection, you get digital entertainment credit, airline fee credit, Walmart credit on this side, and then you get other ones on these other sides. So you basically can go, okay, so here are my credit and discounts. I can assess why I use these, but I don't use these, or I use these and I don't use these, and so on, to give you a good comparison of what card is best for you. So instant perks, you know, do you get status in hotels, status in car rentals, free additional users, whereas this one's 75 and this one is 195 for additional users. So line by line, comparing all these cards together really gives you a sense of what card would be best for you based on your needs. Lounge access, point modifiers, travel protections, so on. So again, just a good line by line comparison on as many things as we possibly could shove into this one screen for you to help make the assessment as to which card is best for you. So again, for these buttons over here, there are more buttons. Let me go to a different comparison. We'll go to the hotel earners, and you'll see another type of button. This is the membership status modifier. So if I click that, it'll actually snap me down to the hotel portal. This is the only thing it applies to. So if you turn this on and off, you'll see that when you have this card, you get an instant status in Hilton, for example, in this example, which gives you an extra modifier earning bonus to hotels in the portal for the Hilton cards. So when you toggle this on and off, you'll see, wow, it really jumps up. And if you don't have the point equalizer on, it originally earns 14 points, but then when you do the status, it adds an additional 20 points onto that for the Aspire card, and then 18 for the Surpass, and I think like 7 or something for the regular Hilton. But anyway, all the hotel cards have this ability, so you can toggle that on or off. Leave it on, don't take it off. Don't not assume that you're gonna get that, because you will. If you're even in a higher status, you'll get more, but you'll at least get this added on to your earning points for hotels in the portal. And then with the point value equalizer on, it pulls that down because the Hilton points are generally lower than like the Chase, for example. So the Chase went up, the Hilton goes down because their points are valued lower. And then one other, let me X out of here, and then the other one is the Freedom Flex. So you'll see another one called quarterly bonus categories over here. If you don't want to factor that into the comparison, you can turn that off. Let me scroll down here. So right now the Flex is in a 5x earning on gas, movie theaters, and select live entertainment. If I undo that, those will go away now, so that those aren't factored into this anymore. Because they're not earning, it doesn't earn this on every single month of the year. So if you want to just dry compare, how does this card compare in general, not just in this special quarterly category, you can just disable that. So there you go. So that's the card comparison section. Thanks for joining me on this video. Please comment below any questions that you have, suggestions, feel free to ask. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. That would really help. Feel free to sign up on the website at any time. It's free. And I'll see you in the next video covering the next section. And thanks for watching.